Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to apologise because unfortunately we've had a bit of a technical problem with the video that was filmed for this area here. It was filmed and for some reason it will just not play. I don't know what's causing it, but for some reason it just will not play the video even though there's like an hour of footage on there. So unfortunately I've decided to scrap that video, so you're not going to see this section here. But I'll just do a cover, just cover that there for you. So we'll still move it along, but yeah, it's really annoying because like I spent an hour sitting there doing that and it's not come out. As I said, it's really weird. The video's there, but it just will not let me play the video, even though there's like an hour footage. I just don't get it. But anyway, we'll crack on, but there was footage for that, but unfortunately, it won't let me play, so I've just decided to erase that one. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it can be quite annoying because, like, especially when you're trying to, when you've just been sitting there for an hour, you know. But it is what it is. So today has been a very boring day. It's felt like the day has been complete and utter boring. It is a Thursday. Had a really lovely sleep last night, so yeah, definitely got some better sleep pattern. And I thought, well, I'll have a lie-in today, don't have to get up any early in that, so I thought I'd have a lie-in and got up at 9, and then I thought I'd sleep until 10. So yeah, did that, and then I wanted to get started on this because I know we're nearly finished on it. And that's when I filmed that section, and unfortunately we're having technical problems with it. So I'm hoping that this, I don't know whether it's like a setting that I've touched on my phone, I don't know, but hopefully this one will come out and I'll check it beforehand. So yeah, I spent this morning trying to figure out what to do for the craft channel, and a lot of my paints have dried up, which is baffling because they're all dried up and the lids have all been screwed on. So what I've decided to do is to put that channel onto a temporary break for the minute, so that I can get some more paints. I'm going to have to order some more paints. The ones that they provide are cheap crap in my opinion. They don't really do an awful lot in the tubs anyway, so I'll order some paints and stuff. I've seen some paint sticks. I've got a spin art machine and I've seen some paint sticks which I think would be really great for my spin art machine. The spin art machine is basically where you put a bit of card on, there's a motor underneath it that spins it round, and you squirt paint on it and it does all these wonderful paint splatters and stuff. So I'm going to try and sort that out. And then, okay, we're missing a colour here. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Might be that colour, yep. So I'm going to have a look at that. I have found there's a new diamond painting kit out. I do plan to get this one. I don't really check the works as often as I do, but if you like the works, get yourself this if you're a Harry Potter fan. Apparently £3 for that. I don't know how big it is, but yeah, paint with diamonds apparently, and it's the Harry Potter crest, so I might get myself that because I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, so it's definitely a must. So yeah, I might be getting myself that. Then it was got this mail. We haven't had mail for ages, and today I got about 14 letters, so hopefully that's all the mail that I've been waiting for. And yes, I got my next magazine of the week that I've been waiting for. So, and obviously my Hello magazine as well, so I'm really happy with that. And saves me a letter to the depot, because I was going to write to them and say, look, I've not had mail for like a week, what's going on? I don't know if they're having any more strikes, but yeah, so I got a lovely bunch of letters, which took a while to get through, but nothing really important apart from all junk mail basically. And yeah, my Hello magazine. So you just know when you get a big A4 letter, it's going to be my Hello magazine. I just know it. So that's actually came like 3 days early because they normally come on a Saturday, so that's good. Well, actually, it's 3 days late if you think about how long it took them to deliver it. So, yeah, really happy with that. But apart from that, it's just been sort of like catching up on YouTube and just taking today like a really slow day. I really want to try and get this finished today if I can. I doubt it very much, but it's not really an awful lot on TV tonight. We've only got what have we got? We've got EastEnders and the news maybe. So yeah. But yeah, tomorrow I've got a meeting. I don't know why, but I keep thinking it's Thursday today and it's not. So off I go to Billericay tomorrow for the social committee meeting. I don't mind going. It's a lovely like route and that, but it's just the fact that I don't really want to go every time. So I'm actually thinking about saying, look, can I come off the committee? So I'll be going there. And then Friday I've got fun and games with the dentist. So yeah. But apart from that, I think the rest of this evening I'll be doing. I'm gonna have cottage pie with pasta, and then I'm probably going to just catch as many. It feels like it. To be fair with you, it feels like a Sunday today. It feels very, very weird. It doesn't feel like a Thursday, even though it is Wednesday. Getting all discombobulated here, but yeah, it feels like a Wednesday. But I'm really, really excited to see this finish now. As I said, we'll go back over the bits at the top at a later date because they're not urgent right now. So we'll be doing that. Oh, it's a darker colour, that one. We've got a... But yeah, I'll have to have a good old browse around on the works because if they've got new paintings in, then I'm going to have to have a good old look and see if there's any that grab my attention. I think the last time I bought from the works must have been that line that we're working on Sundays. But yeah, it won't be long before Pancake Day, and I'll be doing, it's quite funny because when I was a kid, I'm 30 now, we always used to want pancakes, and then like after one pancake it was too much, but me and my dad always used to eat like 3 or 4. My brother and sister could never manage like 1, 2 after they've had one, so but I'm talking about the proper pancakes, none of this like cheating where you buy them from the shops pre-made. I want to make them from scratch with the batter mix, lemon, oh my mouth's watering thinking about this, you know, lemon, bit of chocolate. I do have the pre-made ones that you can get with the chocolate in, they're quite nice. The Co-op do some ones that are, they're wrapped up in like a Nutella chocolate and stuff, but you can put all sorts on there. It's really nice at Butlins when you see them being made. Oh, it looks the bomb. You know, put it out and see all the chocolate on it. Oh my god, it looks so nice. So yeah. Now, because you didn't see that footage up there, this colour here is the 9, which is we're gonna tackle that later, because I believe that's the colour that's been mixed up with a different colour that we have problems up here with. But as I said, we will go back over that at the end. I'm not too fussed about it. The way I can tell what colour it is what we'll do is up here, we'll pluck one of these off and match it to see which one it is. And then, yeah. So we'll be doing that. But it's really, really quite nice, really. I've got new painting that I'm doing Thursday, so I need to try and get this. I need to get that first session done tonight. I've been kitting it up tonight. Sorry, last night I was kitting it up. So, and what I'm doing is I'm phasing a lot of these. Once these trays are finished, I'm going to throw a lot of them away, because I don't understand with these spouts. I don't know why they can't just give this ones that have spouts in. They know that we have to pour them in the bags and stuff, but they just make them without the spouts. So the problem why I run out of trays so much is because I kit up every colour. So I need to try and get into a rhythm where I won't kit up you know, every colour, and then we'll have more trays available. So yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way, I like it, But I'm working my way around every diamond company, so I think the latest one I joined was obviously Diamond Art Club. That was in December, so I want to try GBFKE, Diamond Painting Gifts, and then there's another one. What was the other one? We've done Fancils, we've done One Day Saving, we've done DAC, so the next I think will be GBFKE. Obviously there are a couple of companies out there that I already know about, which I've been pre-warned about, so I definitely won't be trying them, because they're in China as well, so the delivery's probably crap as well. But yeah, I have been pre-warned about a couple of companies that are based in China. There's another one called Canada Pack, but that comes from Canada apparently, so I'm not sure how they work, but I'd like to try them. But if you know of it, I really want to try, you know that Diamond Double, is it called Diamond Double? They come with a lovely orange tray. If anyone knows that company, please can you put it in the comments, because I've tried to Google it and it won't come up. But if, you know, if there's anyone watching that knows of any other diamond painting companies out there, then do let me know, and I will place an order with them. So yeah. But my next painting, I've got into this. Oh crap! Hang on a minute. I've got into this rhythm of buying accessories and pens and obviously and all sorts of stuff like that. I'll take them off later, but I want to try and buy a painting from Prism Diamond Painting now. So you know, I've done quite a few accessories, so I'd like to buy a painting and give them a painting to go. I do quite like the ice cream cover minder as well. It's really interesting, isn't it? Like, I've probably been diamond painting for like 2 years now, and it's took me 2 years to figure out what cover minder does. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen them on other people's channels, but I've always been like, is it really something I need, you know? But yeah, you definitely do need it. Otherwise this is going to keep flapping. So let me take some of these colours off. We're not using that for the minute. Okay. So what I want to do is, if we yeah, okay. So if we make an incision down there, and then what I can do is I can put that down, I can put this down there like that. Right, so what I will do is I will stick a bit of washi tape on this because this stuff is lethal. Once, if you put it round the wrong way, it pulls like hell. So what I always do is to find out what way it is the correct way, I always put like a little bit of washi tape on the painting, on the cellophane stuff, and then I know which side it is. Because as we all know with pool glue, if you put it round the wrong way, you're going to have a terrible time getting it off. Feels like something's stuck under that. Let's see what's going on under there. It's the drill. There we go. So yeah, it's quite busy really. But it's going to be nice when we get to the end of this and we can kit up, you know, put all the colours kit down. And let me know in the comments, do you prefer kitting up or kitting? Oh no, what's happened here? Oh my god, what's that? Strip of polyglue. Yeah, let me know in the comments, do you prefer kitting up or do you prefer kitting down? What's your favourite? For me, I hate kitting up. It's time consuming, takes forever. Kitting down is easy because I just chuck them all in the jar of dirt. But yeah, I don't really enjoy kitting up very much. If I'm kitting up, normally I'll put some music on and wear my headphones and just listen to music while I'm doing it. So, but with DAC, you don't have to sit there writing out all the codes and that, because DAC print them for you. I wish there was a company out there that you could like go, right, this is all my DMC numbers, can you print me, you know, and they print the label, they print the code on the label and then you can peel it off as a sticker. That would save so much time. So yeah, man. Can't wait to get into this swan section. Oh look! And I say that and we start it. I know it's my friend's favourite thing. Seven! Don't say that around my mum, she'll like fly at you. She hates it. Okay, so I'll put J up there for a minute. Oh, this is nice, we're getting this one. Now this is obviously a very lovely white colour, so this is going to pop. And as I said, any missing colours, we will tackle that later down the line. But I walk the line. Burn, 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 the ring of fire. The ring of fire. Where's that other, there's a bit here, isn't there? I can feel it. Where is it? I feel it somewhere. Where is it? Okay, yeah. I did have my blue cup. Oh, it's on the microwave. Did have my cover minder. So, okay. So, what was that? An F? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this one, I think. Let's take it up one more. So we'll take it about there, and we'll just finish it. Yeah, let's finish it on that part, and then he's got his head. There we go. Right. And we'll bring this down. Oh, that's not even a B. Okay. We are the kids in America. For us, we in America. Right, is this playing tricks on me? Because I could have sworn I just put an E down. So the I reckon, is that G colour. Where's my eye gone? Oh, do you know what? I'd love to do the 18 van as a painting. That'd be amazing. But I found out today, we've got the U96. I mean, for diamond painters, you won't know what I'm talking about, but we've got, if there's any people on here that do part work, so part work is basically, say, like a build-up model of a car, and you get parts only, like, if you're through the news agent, you get it weekly, or if you subscribe to it, you get it through the month. And yeah, so I found out that they're re-releasing the U96 boat, but this time it's die-cast. And yeah, so this time it's die-cast, and the previous one, which was like 7 years ago, that was wooden. So they definitely want to do their ships, don't they, Harsha? So I don't know if I'll do that, because when I worked on it in 2017, it was extremely long, and it's probably about that much width, maybe, but it's like a big submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. What is going on here? How can there be so much plastic? Oh, this plastic is all over the place, isn't it? Where's this plastic coming from? Okay. In a yellow submarine. Oh, it's like all you ever hear is Poxy sirens. We go again. What's it this time? An ambulance? Yeah, there we go. Poxy ambulance again. It's all you get. Someone's had a crash. Sorry about that. Let me have a look. Yeah. That's one of the worst things I hate about living next to a main road, because I live near a main road, so yeah, you get bloody sirens every time you try and film. Every time you go, you know, and it's not like once or twice a day, it's every bloody day. Why can't they use a different road? Sorry about that, I'm just getting some more wax. You'll also find when you're diamond painting, your desk will get like probably busier and busier with the more colours that you have to do. See what I mean? Got another one now. This is what it's like all day long. Obviously they have nothing better else to do. Oh crap. Okay, so let's go along. Yeah, okay, we'll do it along there. Why are we up and go past, for God's sake? Someone likes playing around with the sirens there. What sort of a siren's that? Oh my god. Can you hear that? That's the second one gone by in the space of 5 minutes. Sorry about all the interruptions here today. Right, so this 9 colour's probably going to be a different one. As I said, we'll have to tackle that later down the line. Let's take this off because this is, I don't know what's going on here, but this plastic has all gone weird. Let me just reposition that. Roughly about there, isn't we? Okay. The only thing I don't like about pool glue is you can't see where you're working once it's folded back. That's the only bit I don't like. I was watching, I was watching Animal Park today, and they put some tigers out. Caleb, I think his name is, put some tigers out for the tiger, and they had this camera mounted in some sort of rock thing, and the tiger ran off with it. So obviously they had to quickly get it. So they was revving into action, and today it's not my day, is it? So they were revving into action and had to try and get the camera back, really. It's got to be this black, because as you can see, this is not sticking. There's something really wrong with this black colour. Because this is like the second time we've had this, and it was doing it all up on the palm tree, weren't it? So something's wrong with this. Okay, so it looks like we're doing the back part of the penguin now. Oh my god, penguin. We're doing, I can't find the colour I want. What are we doing? L. That's 3. So where's my L colour gone? There we go. Oh, I can't move. It's getting on my nerves. Drills everywhere. This is how much I'm working with at the moment. See all this? I've got all that. Let's try and get this out of the mount. But I've got all of them. I'm working with all these colours over here. I just can't move. Stuff everywhere. Okay. Sorry about the squeaking here. Okay, so this one's going to be a bit of an interesting one. We're going to have to take it over there and then up to there. We've took this down too much, haven't we? Because the other square's somewhere there. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Hey guys, we've definitely got a problem here somewhere, because need to do something there. Move this chair over here a bit. E. So yeah, this one's got a little bit out of shape for some reason, but we'll see what we can do. We've got F again. Oh my god. Every time this quicks, I just feel like it's gonna fall right and collapse. I'm quite a heavy person, so. Okay. Just gonna see if I can get. A little bit more wax. But yeah, it was on the news today. Ukraine's president, Zelensky or whatever his name is, he's come over to the UK, isn't he, to see the King and oh my god, what's his name? Rishi Sunak. There we go. But apparently it was a surprise. So yeah. So yeah, we're getting further and further into the swan. Each row is developing a bit more of the swan's neck here, so that's good. As I said, we are missing some colours here because one of the trays got mixed up with a different colour, so we will sort that out. Well, we can sort that out at the end. What we'll do is we'll carry on and then we'll just go back on the colours that we've missed and just fill it really. So yeah. I hate it when there's like 1 minute it's this colour, next colour, this colour. And one of my supporters, Diamond Paint with TM, she's done a hot air balloon and I really want to do it, but seeing the amount of colour change in it, it's from the film Up, and yeah, seeing the amount of colour change in that is quite ridiculous, really. But apparently he arrived at the this Ukraine president arrived at the Stansted airport. Now that airport is near me, so that's interesting. But he came in like a big aircraft carrier, so that was interesting as well. But apparently no one knew about his arrival until like the last few minutes or something, so you know. Okay, is that 8? Yeah. Bloody dark colour again. Really fancy putting that one there, but I'm going to wait. Oh no, hang on a minute. So that was the wrong drill code. Do you know, you don't know how time consuming this subject is. This painting is. Diamond painting is very time consuming. I should be getting my I want to get another I really would like to get another session, you know, another few craft buddies as well, because they're nice and cheap. They're like £3 something, so I'd love to get some of them, get a few more of them. So yeah, but I've got good news. That provider who kept ringing me, if you watch my live stream, then you'll the 6-hour live stream thing that I did, then you'll know what I'm referring to. But they've changed, my provider's changed the number now, and all last night, fantastic. No calls, nothing. So, in your face, scammer. So, oh no, what was that? Yeah, N. Seven. Oh god, what's going on? Yeah, 7, is that one? Yeah. I like the way it's got a blue tinge to it, that's nice. It's really gorgeous. could do with a nice nap. I feel a bit tired. Don't know why, but. I suppose it really depends on how hard you press on here, because obviously the more you press, the more the wax gets shunted to the bottom of it. But yeah. But it was sad news about Roller World, weren't it? After all them years, donkey's years it's been open, I had to close up shop and yeah, no more Roller World. So the amount of companies that have gone under due to this cost of living crap. And I was reading an article in the Brunch and Witham Times, and they said something about that Causeway House, which is the council offices here, have given out so much money to help keep businesses afloat or something. So yeah. But it was on the news as well, isn't it? Rishi Sunak has had to shuffle his cabinet around because of the leaving of that. Who's that man? It's something to do with taxes or something. He got sacked, didn't he? So that's what happened with Liz Truss. She had to shuffle her cabinet round, and then now it's going to like Rishi Sunak having to do it. But he's got his head screwed on. He knows what he wants to do, and you could see how upset he was, you know, when he was in the lead race thing, and then obviously Liz Truss won it, and yeah, you could see he put on a brave face, but you could see that he wanted the role. And then we nearly had Boris Johnson, and then he pulled out. Why would you go to all that effort of going in the race and then just pull out? So that was interesting. Do you know what? Now I'm in diamond painting, I feel like I'm never going to get out of doing this. I just feel like it's with me for the rest of my life. But never mind, only another 3 weeks until payday, so then I can go for a well-deserved trip to Chelmsford. Because I've always wanted to, like, oh no, please don't say I've done it again. Yeah. Sake. Don't know if that one was right or what. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to Chelmsford. I used to go like every week. I used to do my route master over there. Because for some reason the news agents here didn't have the stand or something, but they weren't doing part works at the time or something like that. But every time I go, I can never really find anything that I want, and I feel like I've wasted like £8.20, because that's like the travel costs. I might have a nap. And then do a bit of the other painting maybe. Oh, was that a bee? Yeah, okay. That reminds me, I have got a bee painting that I need to do at some point. Okay. I think this one needs to come down a bit. So I can, yeah, cellophane. Oh, go away, we don't want bloody bagpipes. Oh my god, really? Epoxy bagpipes. Why is it whenever you put like the pen down, the drill pot down, thinking, oh, we won't be using this colour for a bit, it crops up again? Saturday night at the movie, guess what picture we see? So we'll get most of this white on next, I reckon. That's what's been bothering me. Saturday night at the movie, guess what picture we see? Could you imagine it, like if we had a country where we didn't have to pay? That would just be amazing. I think that's a white. It just... Okay, so this cream, see, we're going to have to come back to because we're running low on that. I like the fact this forms a little love heart, that's so cool. Right, let's move that there. I also don't keep these ones. If I'm low on trays, then I'll use it, and then after the painting I'll just chuck it. Remember guys, if you want to, if your drill's not up the same way, just give it a shake, and as you see it forms like a little line, so then you're all ready to multi-place again, or single place. Let me know in the comments if you single place or if you multi-place or if you do both. For months I used to single place, but now I do, because I always used to think that multi-placing was cheating. With me, I like to drag mine out as long as possible. So quickest diamond paint I've done is probably in a day, which is probably a partial. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments if you guys, what's your quickest painting been? So it looks as if we're just doing the swan's back now, I suppose. Saturday nights at the movie, guess what picture we see. But tonight I'm going to have cottage pie and pasta. Because I want to try and use the pasta up a bit, so I thought I'd have that and that. Because the cottage pies are only small, you don't really get an awful lot in there, so... I really like these ones. They come in like a little pack. Ow, ow. I'm getting stuck to the blotted chair. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting stuck. But I really like these ones. Which is, it's like a little pie. But they come in like a little pack. Now this was knocked down from £3.49 to 52p. So that was a bloody bargain. And I do like to get the reduced stuff. With me, if I'm shopping, I don't like paying £1 something. It has to be £1 or I won't buy it. There may be some things that I really might, if I really like it, then I'll go to, say, perhaps £2 max. But with me, it may, you know, especially with the cost of living crisis at the moment, you know, try to save as much money as you can, you know. It might not necessarily be your favourite foods. I mean, it's, the other night I spent 30 quid on KFC and I thought to myself, I could have spent that on like a bill, clearing the bill, and I'm just sick and tired of having the same old crap, you know. And my mum, oh my God, every night, when I used to live there, I live in a different constituency to her now, but it always used to be the same stuff and you never really got variety. So, you know, bangers and mash or chips and this, and like I would have been looking like a chip, but she don't really, it's always like the same crap. I know that sounds nasty, but it is. I like to have a variety of different stuff, but with me, I'm trying to cut back on, you know, Snappy Shopper are greedy as far as I'm concerned, but it's not Snappy Shopper, it's the actual Co-op. You know, £1.60 for a pizza, it's disgusting. They used to be £1.25. So all this nonsense about, oh, we're giving you all this money off your gas bills for everyone, and you don't have to pay it back. Well, we are paying it back because you're whacking it up in food prices, so how can you say that we're not paying it back? That's what annoys me, is they say, oh, you don't have to pay it back, yet technically we are. And then they palm it off saying, no, it's because it's costing more to get into the country. Rubbish. You're clawing it back in putting the prices up, that's what you're doing. But yeah, I thought to build it up a bit, I'll have some pasta with that. And then probably go shopping tomorrow, which I don't like doing, but I'm getting sick of it. Snappy Shopper, you pay £3, then you have to pay a 10p bag charge, okay, fair enough, but then they want 25p service charge. So if you want to spend like £5, nearly £4 of that is going for delivery, and you're only getting half, you can't really get a lot because everything's so like £1.70 or I mean, a bar of chocolate at the moment is £3 something. It really irritates me. Much more money do they possibly want? One thing I would love is if the Co-op got abolished, because they're greedy, in my opinion. Oh, we're a convenience store, and you're costing everyone, you know, an arm and a leg at this rate. I don't understand why they have to be so greedy, but I have to use Snappy Shopper because on a Sunday all the shops close, and sometimes I just really don't want to go out. Because for example, if I'm doing this, me walking to the shop is taking like probably 30 minutes of my time away from doing this. So I really need to try and stop buying on Snappy Shopper and actually go to the shop. So yeah. And I'm not looking forward to Thursday because, no, is it Thursday or Friday? Friday, I think it is, because I've got the dentist and then I've got to go for a proxy COVID jab for this booster thing. And I've got to trek all the way to Whittam because they don't do it in my own town. It's ridiculous. Oh, I bet that's the repair shop again. Every time I diamond paint, I miss it. And I don't have, you know, one of them things where you can record the program. I don't have that facility, so I can't do it. But if it's on BBC One, I might be able to catch up on it on the iPlayer. So, oh my god, right, I found this sweetie, and OMG, I'm so getting this. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this. Love heart, sweet cake. Look at that, it's probably got cherries and all sorts in there. I reckon they are Haribo's, Haribo Love Hearts, but oh my god, 14 quid. I want that. And then you've got like, I don't know what these are, sugar plumps, maybe. Maybe, but these are like the pencils going round, but oh, looks gorgeous. So I'm definitely getting that. That is company with a company called Lick and Chew Sweet Supplies, apparently. So if you want to get that, oh look, we are currently having issues with our courier, but if you want to get that, it's called Lick and Chew Sweet Supplies. They do a lot of bulk as well, so you can buy bulks. So yeah, so getting that. It's not very good for me, but why not? It's Valentine's. I think we should play that Sunday Morning Love You when it's Valentine's. On Valentine's Day, I think. I wanna love you every day. The slow version is not good, but the final one, the semi-final, is it? That's the bomb.com. Baby, you are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, fatty, hey, fatty, hey, fatty. Well, this is lookingthebomb.com. Something's beeping out there. Beep, 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 beep. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to finish this on early, I think, because I can't remember what time we started, but I would like to watch the rest of this pear shop if I can, so I'll just finish this line and we'll see what it looks like. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Lawrence is good at piano. He shall be rocking in my show. I love that song. It's from School of Rock. There's no way you can sing. It's a cool School of Rock, yeah. That's a song that you would never get bored of. A film that you never get bored of. I love it. That Bridge to Terabithia. Jack Black is a fantastic actor. He's probably my second favourite. My favourite is Johnny Depp, then it would have to go to Jack Black. But the film Be Time Rewind, I just don't understand that film. It's a bit weird. But anyway, that's what it's looking like, guys. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh yes, look at that, beautiful. So it's getting its colour on the back of that now. The white's really standing out. It is a little bit contrast onto that part there, but I'm just going to move some of the jewels off for you guys to see that, and then you can see what I mean in it. In it, blood, in it. So let me just shuffle these around. I've got bloody jewels everywhere. So I'm going to try and move these about a bit. See what I can do. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. So we have done a really good job. I mean, I'm filming this on the 8th of February, so I think we should be able to get this done by Valentine's. As I said, we have got bits and pieces here that we need to fill in and stuff, as well as up there. I think, as I said, these are birds, and then this is some sort of viewing point for the swans maybe. But we are very, very close to the finish now, so I can't wait to get more of this done. Where's that sticky part? Is that on that part? So it's on this part in it. So yeah, I can't wait to get more of this done. That's going to be sticky. Okay, so that'll be that section. I am looking into getting release paper. I keep forgetting to order it, but yeah, I really can't wait to see what this looks like once it's finished. It's looking really, really lovely, and yeah, soon be done and dusted. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell. As I said, if you want to get this for yourself, the link's in the video, and I'll see you again soon for another session of this lovely painting, which is drawing into a close in the next couple of weeks. But take care, guys. See you tomorrow at 10 AM. Bye bye.